Hi, ladies. So this one is definitely for all of you guys. My name is Nicolette. And, I've been preaching throughout this year about financial education and financial literacy and the importance of women to take accountability for the finances in their house. I actually even gave out an idea of becoming the CFO of your home. Whether you are in a relationship where you guys are still boyfriend and girlfriend, or whether you are in a relationship where you guys are now married, it is important that the woman also knows what's happening with the finances. I heard a very heartbreaking story the other day of a woman whose husband has passed away 3 years ago, and now they've arrived at a municipality has arrived at a house. They want to switch off her water, they want to switch off her electricity because the bill has just not been paid. And somebody sat there and asked me, but how did she know she's supposed to pay? And I was like, what, it actually is very sad, because that's the reality of some women, is that because they don't have to deal with the finances in the house, they never really know what needs to be paid every single month. It always hits them by surprise. And for me, it's very important that women get into finances and dig your beautiful manicured nails into the family or the house finances, or sometimes your own finances, because as girlfriends, who are not married, we get this thing where a guy comes into your life and does all these amazing things for you. Granted, he's doing you it's gifts to you, he loves you so much, and he does all these things, financially supports you. And when he leaves you in a dire state, because instead of, while you guys were dating, you're supposed to be saving your money, if he obviously decides that he's going to pay for everything, or if he came into your life and took over your finances, but now taught you bad habits. You now know only to eat at certain places or to only buy grocery at certain places, but you know that with your own salary, you're not going to be able to do this. So it's very, very important. Hence why I'm also very much against the girlfriend allowance, because what it really teaches people, it teaches people to live on a budget that actually cannot afford. So what happens when she leaves your life? Now all of a sudden that extra 5,000 rand is not coming in, and she was using that extra 5,000 rand to pay for her car installment or whatever it is. So ladies, it's very, very important that as women, we need to take leadership roles in terms of finances in our houses. I always worry and I say, my biggest fear is that you are the woman who is really supportive of your man, your husband, your boyfriend, your partner, whatever he is, and you know nothing about the finances, and one day something happens to that person and you are unable to carry on with the standard of life that you are now used to, have gotten yourself used to, because you just don't understand what's happening. Ladies, it's very important that if you do have a privilege of dating somebody who does pay for you and pays for everything, it does not mean that you must now misuse your money. It means that you save. You save for the rainy day, because it might not even be your rainy day. It might be your partner's rainy day. And you don't want to be that partner that's unable to financially support your partner when he is in trouble, because he is supporting you throughout your life. Now, it's very important, ladies, that we educate and arm ourselves with financial education. These are some of the things that are going to really assist you when it comes to making financial decisions. I always talk about women have we have a sixth sense. We understand certain things. We understand survival tactics. We most of us might go through depressive moments in terms of financial issues, but we do know how to come out at the end of the tunnel. So it's very important that we have the right type of knowledge backing us up, so that when we do make these decisions, it's always the best. I always say in crime drama series, whenever there is a divorce in that crime drama, the woman always has some sort of emergency fund or emergency account, offshore account that she saves somewhere else. So I want to instill that type of practice, that type of culture in us as women of Africa, to say, you know what? Be that woman that saves. Be that woman that invests. Understand investments. Understand the savings culture. Impart it onto your children. Support your man. Gone are those days when men are supposed to provide and protect for us. Granted, we all want a man that does that. And he can. He's capable. Men of today are more than capable. But men are tired, guys. And maybe I'm speaking for men and it's out of turn. But the men that I've spoken to are so exhausted of women that are not able to financially support themselves, number one, because they do not have the right financial stability, the right financial education, the right financial literacy. Not because they don't make money, Most of us do make money, and we probably make the right amount of money, but we are living beyond our means, and that is a problem. As a young woman, make sure that all your stuff is in order. Make sure that you've got that emergency fund to fall back on. Make sure that if anything does happen in your life, you've got somewhere to tap into, and that tapping into is not a short-term loan. It's not an unsecured loan. It's not your overdraft, but it's money that you have saved from your own hands, money that you have worked for. And I always say, you know what, sometimes it doesn't have to be money that you work for in your own hands, but be smart. Fair baka strategy, if it is what you're going to be doing. If you're going to be a slay queen, be a slay queen ka strategy. I'm not encouraging any type of behavior. All I'm saying is the behavior that I am definitely encouraging is savings behavior, savings culture, investment culture, putting away money. Let's put away some money as women so that we can stand for ourselves, so that we also do not get validated by money from our partners, because money in any relationship does have power dynamics, and it plays a huge power dynamic, especially in a very fragile relationship or a very childish or immature relationship. You will find yourself in a situation where the person that's got the most money thinks that they've got some sort of power over the other person, and really those kind of things can be mitigated, they can be worked against, because he might be the person that has money in the relationship, you might be the person that has money, but it's the person that keeps the money. That is the most important person, the person that knows how to buy assets and equity into instruments and vehicles that are going to give them some sort of passive income. That is what we need to work towards. Mwah.